Hello everybody, thank you for watching our video. This is Jimmy Wu from Prowork Pacific Inc, your licensed architect. So if you like our video, please give us a like and also share this video with your friends. And also if you want to see our more other videos, you may subscribe us so when we get new video, you won't miss it. Today, I want to talk about one topic, it's a follow-up topic after our last video about apartment zone and residential zone. Some people email me asking about this question. They say, Jimmy, you talk about these two zones, but homeowners, so we buy residential zone. But last time you didn't talk about more detail about what we can build in residential zone. So today I want to just talk about residential zone, what we can build, or what is a constraint or regulation when we build in residential zone. Okay. For residential zone, there is 7 different types, and people heard about it, but they don't understand. We so-called R3.5, R5, R7.5, R10, R20. What does it mean? Now, basically, it's a definition about the land area. R3.5 means your standard land area is 3,500 square feet. R5 means your standard land area is 5,000 square feet, and so forth. Like 7,500, 10,000 square feet, 20,000 square feet. So R10, R20, R75. Now, in residential zone, okay, today I want to more related to one current update code is our new ordinance 19-3. Used to we call Bill 79. This is as an utmost update LUO, land use ordinance, to affect what we can build in today in a residential zone. Now, what we can build residential zone, first of all, is we can build, determine is use is single family dwelling, right, house, or up to 2 detached dwelling. We call 2 family detached. When we say detached, it doesn't mean separate like this. Detached means it's just separate entrance. But if we say the 2 family detached, actually means these 2 dwelling is under the same roof, or other mean is connected in one structure. And there's a 2 dwelling there with 2 separate, entrance, exit. So there's a 2 family and allow 2 household there. Okay, so usually a land regular residential, you can build single family dwelling, 1 unit, or 2 family detached means 1 structure with 2 units, and depends on how big of your land is. Now, basic is, now if you have R5, for example, you get your land have 75 or above, 700 square feet or above, then you can build 2 family detached. Let's say you have 8,000 square feet, then you can build 2 family detached in that land, in that parcel. Okay. If you are 75 R7.5, then you need to have 14,000 square feet to allow you build 2 family detached. If you have R10 you need is 15,000 square feet to allow you to build 2 family detached. Now, sometimes they have been changed. So this one you got to go with, you got to go check with your design professional to verify the number. Now, then in the land, we can talk about how much land we can use to build. Now, very generally, all our zones have the same requirement is your building area, or some people say building coverage is 50%. Means if you're looking up, you're going on the sky, looking down as a bird eye view to your parcel, your building, okay, your building coverage, okay, or your footprint, your building footprint cannot be more than 50% of your land size. So if you have 5,000 square feet, that means your maximum coverage is 2,500 square feet. Okay, now floor area ratio that we call FAR is another one. Okay, for our zone, now FAR we go up to 0.6 and to 0.7, means if you have a 5,000 square feet. Now, why are you using 5,000 square feet? Because R5, 5,000 square feet is almost the most common standard residential lot in Honolulu. Okay, this is very common. And a lot of land is around this area. So that's why I always use 5,000 or use R5 as an example. Now for R5, if you for area ratio, you can be up to 0.6, means 3,000, 60%. That means 6,000 square feet, and up to 70% is 3,500 square feet. Now, in between that, okay, when you build up your floor area more than that, more than 60%, then you're subject to additional requirement. Okay, first of all, talk about general requirement first. General requirement, even last video we talked about, for residential, the street setback is 10 feet, and then on the two sides and the back, 5 feet. Okay, last time I always say something wrong about the setback, but hopefully this time say it correctly. Okay, from the front, street setback is 10 feet, two sides and rear is 5 feet. Now, if this is in corner lot, if this is at the two street, then owner, you can choose either side, okay, either side as your street setback. So you only need to pick one side 10 feet. You can pick one side, either side, and then the rest is 5 feet. So you don't need to both side 10 feet unless it is the same street. If that street is going around and you're at that lot and the same street going around, then you have 10 feet going around because the same street. Okay, so that otherwise, if there's two street different name with intersection, then you will only pick one side for 10 feet. Now, if your floor area is go above 0.6, that means go above 60%. Now, instead of the side setback, instead of 5 feet setback, then you need to yield 3 more feet. That means the front is 10 feet and the side and the back is 8 feet setback. So that is the difference. So between when your house floor area go above 60%, okay, when you go in between, less than 70%, because the maximum is 70%. You cannot build more floor than 70%. Okay, so this is the floor area. Now, so in other words, how do we understand about 50% the coverage and the 60% or 70% of about the floor area? In other words, means if you're building a house, if you only build one story, okay, one story house, then the most land you can occupy, including your garage and your house, is only 50% of your land, right? But if on your house you can build 2 floor, right, 2 story, then your area can go higher again, but the most you can go, your floor area is 70% of your land. Now, we're coming back about the height. Okay, for regular flat land, flat lot, your maximum height is 25 feet. Okay. And if you're a slope lot, then your maximum height is 30 feet. And also you have a 2 plane. Last time we would describe about the highest point of your lot within your buildable area. Okay, you pull up a 25 feet, that become your flat plane. And then you pull up the whole grade, your property, for 30 feet, okay, vertically, that become your second plane. And then when these 2 plane intersect, whatever the below area, that become your building envelope. Now, this become more complicated. I just give you a general idea. Usually, when we go to build something in a slope lot, you need experienced design professional to consider how to work with a design, because definitely when you have a lot with 30 feet, but it will get more consideration to about how to adjust your house design to justify to about this envelope things. Yeah. Now, another one is, do we have any, besides the floor area, do we have any limit to the rooms, a bedroom, dining room, living room, so forth? Okay. Now, for residential project nowadays, we do not have limits on bedroom. So you can have, if you have 4 kids, 5 kids, and with yourself, your mom, then you can have 7 bedrooms. Okay. However, we do have bathroom limit. Now, bathroom limit is, go with whatever your land area and you minus half. Now, for some, the starting number. Okay, so the easy way to remember is whatever the land area you have, the first number, right, they're starting with, let's say 5,000 square feet, which is like 5, right? And you minus 0.5. You minus 0.5, that means 4.5, 4.5. So if your land is from 5,000 to 5,999, then you can only have 4.5 bathroom. If you have 6,000 something square feet, you can have 5.5, right? Now, so up to like 9,000 something, right, square feet, you can have 8.5. Now you have 10,000 square feet, then you can have 9.5. And how about if I have 15,000? Now, unfortunately, right now the code only go to 9.5. So even after you have 11,000 square feet, 20,000 square feet, 30,000 square feet, you still only can have 9.5 bathroom. Yeah. So that come to an issue. Okay. Now I have a client he has a land in North Shore side, Kaneohe side. The land is 1 acre R5. Now 1 acre is 43,000 square feet. Okay, 43, something, not the, I just take a solid number, a round up number, 43. Now, with R5 zone, each land is 5,000 square feet. So in other words, for his land, he can build up to 8 houses, single family dwellings separately, without doing cluster. With you can so-called right now with people say knowing as CPR. That means you can design and build a house like a regular house permit, and then you can sell it separately. Now this is very common. Used to be the last 10-15 years. It's a very common way of doing small residential development project. Now, however, with the Bill 79 or the new ordinance, there is a constraint here is now you still can build 8 houses inside this 43,000 square feet land, because you 5,000 each, so you can easily get 8. However, you only can have 9.5 bathroom total. You say, what? That means I can only have 1 bathroom? Unfortunately, yes. Okay, each house can have 1 bathroom, and then you still have 1.5 left to share, on each house. So maybe have 3 houses can have 1.5 bathroom. But total, you can only have 9.5. And you say, if you ask me, how can it be? Well, we don't know, because this is an ordinance. This is a bill from city council. This is how they make the bill is, because they consider you only need that many bathroom. So you can still build 8 houses, but maybe each house you can have 3 bedroom, 4 bedroom, 5 bedroom for each house. But each house you can only have 1, or end up is no more than 9.5. Okay, so this is what we can handle with constraint. But there's a lot of developer, you need to put attention on that, because there's like a restriction. Now, if you say, hey, if I want to do more bathroom, then what we need to do is then you need to apply is cluster permit. For this CPR development. Now you come into it, and go back to our old school way is you need to apply a cluster permit. Now, however, cluster permit take time to do, because cluster permit basically you are developing like a small community, small development to doing this, and you need to submit like a lot of like different planning, basis of design guideline to DPP for review and getting approved, and before you can submitting your house permit. So that process taking about we talk about 9 months up, starting from 9 months for review. So doing that in fact, why we can do up to 8 houses is because this land use ordinance was because people taking too much time for doing cluster permit. So that's why DPP was getting this rule say, okay, if you build up to 8 dwelling in a piece of land, then you don't need to have cluster permit. Now, however, because of Bill 79, which is the 19-3 ordinance, now if you want to do more houses, yes, but because of the bathroom constraint, you still need to go back for your cluster permit. Okay, so now this is generally what we can do right now for our residential lot. If you want to be more detailed, you should talk to your design professional. And also, they're adding one more last thing is about parking. Now, used to be parking is for first 2,500 square feet floor area of the house, you only need to put 2 parking. Okay? And then after that, every 1,000 square feet you need to add 1. Now, but now they have been changed. Is first 2 parking still same. 2,500 square feet floor area, but after that is 750. So every 750 square feet you need to add 1 parking store. Now, this information you can look it up in DPP website, and also if you chat with your design professional, or you can also email us with your comment or your question. We can answer you too. Thank you for watching.